guys, happy Saturday and welcome to Korean K9's puppy live stream party here at our offices. My name is Shelby and I am a volunteer foster assistant here at the rescue. I personally have adopted 2 dogs from here, my Millie Mo back in 2019 and more recently Halo Chai, who I adopted earlier this year. And this amazing rescue, excuse me, this rescue is so great. And I really am so happy with the dogs that I have, and I hope that you can find your quarantine buddies too. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for opening up your homes and your hearts. So we currently have 20 adoptable dogs today, but we have 10 dogs here that we'd like to showcase. So, and I think a few of them actually showed up from Korea just a couple days ago. We're gonna start off with a few videos of our dogs who could not make it to the party today. So we're gonna go over that. Then we're gonna talk about each of these cutie patooties, and then we're gonna go through a Q&A portion. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit the comment section on Instagram or Facebook. We are a foster-based rescue, so we don't have a shelter, and that's why we are here at this party today. And because of COVID restrictions, we are not doing any in-person meet and greets. So this is your chance to see and virtually meet the dogs that you might want to adopt. So now more than ever, we're campaigning hard for flight volunteers and donations. Interested in becoming a flight volunteer? If you're coming back from Korea and if you're flying back nonstop, maybe from Incheon, let us know. Flight volunteers are so important to us because they are able to bring dogs back to the U.S. at a much lower cost, much lower than cargo. And of course, we'll be able to cover the dog's costs. But if you are not happening to fly back to Korea, no worries. But if you want to continue showing your support, check out our cool Korean K9 merch. Hey, are you trying to get in this treat bag right now? Sorry. Let me stand up. So if you want to support us, feel free to check out our new merch. Look at that. It says Korean K9 on the back. Super cute. It is going to be live on our link in our bio on Instagram. And you have 5 more days to check out all this cool merch. If you go on our Instagram, hit the link, it'll go directly to the Bonfire website. So all of our merch will, the proceeds will go to helping the increased cargo fees. And we also ask if you can check out our Patreon. Check out our Patreon located at our website, KoreanK9Rescue.org. That's O-R-G, and the 9 is a number 9. With a donation as little as $1 a month, you can get exclusive info on what's going on at our Budang facility and get a sneak peek of all the dogs that are arriving maybe next week or in the near future, who knows. But otherwise, we can't thank you enough for your continued support, and we hope you enjoy this live stream. So right now we're going to be focusing on the videos of the dogs that could not join us for today at this party. And then we will meet all these guys. Enjoy, guys.
Hey guys, it's Aquafina, and I'm here at Korean K9 Rescue in New York City, hanging out with some of my pals. And as you can see, 2 of them are wearing hanboks, and it's awesome. I just wanted to get a message out to anyone that might be flying from Incheon Airport to JFK and can possibly donate their time as a flight volunteer for some dogs that are coming from Korea to hopefully great homes in the States. And obviously with COVID-19 and the way that travel's been and the way that everything's been, it's made a lot of things on everyone's end pretty hard. But if you can take the time, or if you already have an itinerary planned and would like to volunteer, it would be going to a really great cause because these guys are great and I love them. All right, bye.
cool was Aquafina coming here. I mean, I'm fangirling a little bit, not gonna lie. Anyway, Mango, Buddy, Munchkin, Aria, Hasoon, Happy, and Ariel couldn't be here today, unfortunately, but they are still looking for forever homes. Don't eat my ring. Don't eat my ring. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on Instagram or on Facebook if you have any questions about them or about these guys today. And if for any reason you have issues with our live stream, oh, I've been knocked over. If you have any issues with our live stream, feel free to switch to Facebook or YouTube, and it's usually a lot clearer that way. Okay, so shall we get started? All right, our first dog is going to be Samu, which is not this one. Oh, here, Samu's right here. So he is described by his foster as energetic, easygoing, calm, gentle, and reserved. At times, cautious but curious. A lot of our dogs come from overcrowded shelters, so they aren't used to so many sounds of the city. Potty training is a work in progress, which, fair. But he is working on his crate training, and it's going really, really well. His walks are going well as well, and he is walking calmly on a leash. So 10 out of 10 for that. He fits right into the city, his foster says, and he's not too startled by loud noises, but of course there are going to be times when they do get nervous by maybe a screech of a train or a really loud honk, whatever, so always look out for that. And he's still coming out of his shell, but he is very polite and waits his turn for treats, which we have seen here already. He also has a foster sibling, and so far has been pretty indifferent towards him. And that's Samu. Oh, by the way, Samu, sorry. Male, 3 years old, 18 pounds so far, and Jindo mix. That's Samu. He doesn't look 3 to me. He looks like a puppy. Okay, and his ideal home will be someone to ease him into his new life. All right, the next one we have is Vale. Where's Vale? Oh, it's not Vale. Okay, I'm going to skip to Cha-Cha, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous girl. 2 years old, 29 pounds, Jindo mix. Oh, hey girl. I'm going to give you a treat. She is described as outgoing, friendly, affectionate, lover of treats apparently, easygoing, playful, calm, sweet, gentle, sensitive, but also reserved. She is potty trained. Yes, she is. And she's working on her crate training. And she is curious about other dogs. And also has a foster sibling, is very food motivated. But aren't we all, hun? And loves salmon oil. She loves playing with her toys and enjoys meeting new people. And things that move fast-paced around her, like if a bike goes by or anything, that'll get her a little nervous. I know that I have that with my dog as well. But as soon as you continue exposing her to that, I'm sure she'll get used to it. She actually really responds to jazz music, fun fact. I assume she would be responding to more upbeat cha-cha music, hence her name, but maybe not. Who knows? Test it out. Her ideal home is a patient and doctor who will help her continue on with her training. Cha-cha. Look at you, you're so sweet. Yes, that's Cha-Cha, guys. Okay, next we have is Captain, who was trying to get into my treat bag just before. You, sir. All right. Captain is a male, 1-year-old, 20-pound Jindo Retriever mix. His foster would describe him as outgoing, friendly, affectionate, energetic, but very affectionate, and very calm. He is crate and potty trained and is really great on walking on a leash. Loves all his toys, gets very excited when he sees other dogs, and wants to meet them all. So, like I said, a lot of our dogs are getting used to the sounds of the city. They are not urban dogs per se, but so he's still getting used to the city as well, and can be a little fearful of loud noises and people. And fun fact, sometimes he snorts when he's on walks. I wonder if he sounds like a little piglet, because that's adorable, right? His ideal adopter is a nurturing home that is very active. All right, so that was Captain. Thank you, Captain. All right, hey, don't eat my ring. Don't do that. Okay, our puppies. Here we go. Bella. Is Bella here? Oh, Bella's behind me, excuse me. So Bella is in the teal harness. Let me get out of the way so you can see Bella. Okay, so Bella, she is a 7-month-old, 26-pound Jindo mix queen over there. She is the sister of Stia, Boss, and Bobo, who have already been adopted. And she is the daughter of Ariel, who is not currently here at the moment, but she is also up for adoption. So check her mom out, check her out. As you can see, she's incredibly relaxed most of the time. She's just chilling on that bed, living her best life. She's calm, gentle, sweet, great in her crate. Loud noises can make her a bit skittish, so be on the lookout for that. She is a good walker, and we are working on her hand feeding. She does love treats though, and she's getting used to the idea of warming up to play. And she is unsure about strangers, so there is a stranger danger element to her, but that's common for our dogs. Again, if most of our dogs come from our shelters that don't have a lot of volunteers, so they are under socialized. And fun fact, her favorite place is her bed, and our bed over here. Her ideal home is a patient adopter who's willing to go at her pace and help her build her confidence. And that's Bella. All right. Our next one is this sleepy little pup right here, is Yoju. Yoju, she is 6 months old, 15 pounds, Shiba Inu mix. She's described as reserved, so a little shy, a little bit fearful, but you know, when she warms up, she is energetic, smart, playful, and sweet, and she's cool with people, as you can see. And she is a little bit afraid of bigger dogs, but she's cool with dogs that are the same size as her. She loves going on walks, rolling around on the carpet, and working on her potty training, as you know, with all puppies. So she is getting the idea of going and doing her business outside. Her crate training is also a work in progress, and she has a little bit of whining, but I'm sure she will grow out of that. She works best with a family, hopefully with adults and older kids. So I'd say about 10 years old plus. She's got a great morning and all-day routine, and she loves her raw food diet. All of our dogs participate in the raw food diet, my dogs as well, and it is so fantastic for them, and their energy is always great. She enjoys a good squeaky toy in her life, and she is, it says she loves rolling around and stretching. And any of these dogs that you adopt, including Yoju, will be an extremely lucky owner of such a sweet, smart, and playful pup. And that's Yoju. All right? Thanks, Yoju. You can take your nap again. Okay, bye. Our next one is William. William. Oh, look at these three on the card. Oh! Okay. William is the middle one. There we go. Sorry to interrupt the cuddle party. William is 6 months old. He is 15 pounds and also a Jindo mix. As you can see, he is calm, sweet, reserved. He's very curious about strangers on the street, but he hasn't had a chance to socialize with other dogs or pets on the streets as well. William has been resting a lot from his journey, so he's enjoying right now bully sticks and exploring the foster's home, sniffing everything. Like I said, he loves going on walks and he's great on a leash. He does, however, have a little bit of trouble with stairs. Stairs are scary, you know, I get it. So, you know, he needs some encouragement if you live in a home that requires going up and down the stairs. He needs a little bit of encouragement for that. And he does, a lot of the time, need to decompress because he usually takes long walks around the neighborhood. He's been working on treat trails, so when he's in the crate, he has a little bit of a hard time coming out of the crate, so we just bribe him with a little treat trail. And his bully sticks seem to be the favorite treat that he loves so far. And he's showing, signs of stuffed toys. So he's liking that. But otherwise, William is very thoughtful, gentle. He's showing a lot of willingness, even though he is nervous. So, with the stairs, he is still wanting to learn and master it and tackle that. So he's also great in his crate, and his ideal home would be where he can go on long walks, but also get a lot of rest time. So he seems to be, a very good balance of resting and also enjoying the outdoors and the neighborhood. So he needs an ideal home that would have a patient adopter. Okay, thank you, sir. All right, that was William. Next is Wangto. Oh, who's snoozing on the cot? All right, so she is female. She does not want to get up. This is her nap time. She's 6 months old, 14 pounds. She's very curious, affectionate, gentle, sweet. I mean, look at those ears. They're to die for. I love those ears. She is doing great with potty training. Oh, she's also reserved and a little bit shy, as you can see. We are working on her leash training, and that should continue on when she gets adopted. She is very food motivated, loves the raw food diet, and also enjoys playing with toys. But her favorite one is a crinkly, squeaky toy that she uses as a pillow. Not sure how comfortable that is because it's crinkly. That would be like a lot for her ears, but whatever works for her. She's interested in meeting other dogs, but is still a little cautious about that. She's very interested in birds. I get, Millie is like that as well, my dog. And her ideal home is a loving home that will help her become a successful pup. Look at this. Look at this face. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. All right, next, his name is Al Roki, but in the office we started to call him Al Roker. Perhaps he can share the weather report as well. Oh, he's right there. Excuse us. Okay, so Al Roki, or otherwise Al Roker as we like to call him, he is 6 months old, 15 pounds, Jack Russell Terrier Jindo mix. So, he is described as outgoing, friendly, affectionate, energetic, happy-go-lucky, upbeat, and pretty much a smart pup altogether. Ooh, excuse you. He always is up to play, but also enjoys his naps. Everyone does. He's super smart and learned how to sit in just a couple minutes. So he's a very sharp boy. He also has not met any strangers, other pets, or really any other dogs. He's very interested in other dogs and fosters, and he'll get along quite well with them. He also loves playing with his squeaker toys. He loves bully sticks. All of our dogs do. He's also really great on walks and loves belly rubs and loves falling asleep on your lap. So he's a very affectionate guy. He loves to play tug of war before breakfast. I think he needs to just be exercising beforehand, and then he can go ahead and eat. And let's see. He loves food, very food motivated. And he licks the bowl clean and knows how to sit before getting his food because he is a well-mannered dog. He also loves when you sit on the floor with him. He has a very healthy appetite, as our foster mentions. And he can hardly walk around without someone staring and smiling at him. Because look at that face. You have a boopable nose. Boop. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that. His ideal home would be with many different families, either singles, couples, families. It's just important for the family to understand that he is still a puppy. So, of course, he's going to be acting like a puppy. And as long as you're patient and cool with that, then, fill out an application with us. He is very energetic, and he's ready with all that puppy energy. All right? Thanks, Al-Roki. Thank you. Okay. And our last dog that we're showing is Sugar. Oh, here she is. Oh, excuse me. So Sugar is a male, 6 months old, 15 pounds, Jindo mix. He is described as friendly, playful, sweet, affectionate. He's also very curious. He loves to explore his new surroundings, and he's fascinated, fun fact, he's fascinated by doors. Loves to go through them, loves to go in them, out them. I don't know, that's his thing. That's awesome. He hasn't had much interaction with other dogs, but again, he loves to stare and pass by other dogs on walks, even if it's through a door as well. He thinks every human is here to meet him and wants to greet him, which I think is an accurate assumption on his part. He's working on crate training and potty training as he is 6 months old. He loves to eat and is also a proud member of the Clean Plate Club for both meals that he eats all day. He loves long walks followed by snooze. And let's see, Sugar is getting used to playing with toys. You know, he hasn't gotten quite the hang of it yet because it's so new and, you know, they're not used to that. But he's figuring it out and he's enjoying it. He also gets very excited when the foster enters the room. So he is just ready to shower everyone with love unconditionally. Sugar wants to always get out of his crate and explore. So we're still working, I think, on crate training with him. But he is a quick learner. And he understands that some basic commands after just a few times. So his ideal home is a patient and gentle owner who enjoys long walks. All right. I believe that's...
Vale.
Oh, Vale. Vale's over there. Can we focus on Vale? Let me scroll up. Okay. Vale, that handsome devil, he is 2 years old, 42 pounds, retriever Jindo mix. So as you can see, he is super sweet, gentle, curious, and kind. He's actually from our Erewhon shelter, which was overrun and has since closed. But he's been doing really good with potty and crate training. And he's a huge fan of bully sticks, and I think he was just munching on one right now. He's not too interested in toys yet, but, you know, he's warming up. He's getting there. Vale is building his confidence. Again, you know, a lot of these dogs are not used to the city, so, you know, he needs help with that. But he is very curious about other dogs and people. So his ideal home would be a patient adopter that can help him build his confidence outdoors and with strangers. Hey, Vale, you want to look at camera? Or are you camera shy? Hey, woo! He's like not interested. Just kidding.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Look at his cute little white snout. I love it. All right. I think that's all the dogs, yeah? Mm-hmm. Sweet. Okay. So now I have a couple FAQs that are normally asked. So are any of our dogs hypoallergenic? Do they shed? Our dogs are typically not hypoallergenic. They do shed, as you can probably see. So please refer to our adoption tab for any up-to-date listings of our dogs that may have hypoallergenic mixes. We have not encountered it yet. Are all the dogs vaccinated already? Yes, all of our adoptable dogs are vaccinated in our in-house facility back in South Korea. But we always, of course, recommend going to the vet once you adopt them, just to make sure they're A-okay. Is there a way I can meet the adoptable dogs? So unfortunately, because of COVID, we are not able to accommodate in-person meetings. Approved adopters will meet the dog for the first time when they pick these dogs up from our facility. And let's see, how long does it take to hear back if you have been selected for next steps? So typically, you will be contacted within a week if you are selected for further screening. And what do you feed your dogs? Our dogs eat a raw, natural diet. You can learn more by checking out our raw food diet and required supplies list section on our website in our resource page. Are you trying to eat my bag still? Okay, let's see. If I am not within your adoption radius, can I still apply for a dog? At this time, we are only accepting applications for residents living within a 30-mile radius of New York City, and it's on a case-by-case basis. However, an exception applies to one of our dogs, Dong Hae, located in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. So Philadelphia. Oh.
Dong Hae was adopted.
Oh, never mind. Doggy was adopted. My notes are wrong. Please excuse me. So yes, on a case-by-case basis, but it's usually a 30-mile radius. And now I think I covered everything. So Sarah, are you ready to read some questions if we have any?
Sure, yeah. We do have an extended radius
great.
of Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Lehigh Valley, as Shelby was saying before, and Westchester, Fairfield County, Eastern and Western Connecticut, parts of Long Island. So we really expanded our adoption radius by quite a bit. So we're not just exclusive to the New York City tri-state area. So yeah, just keep that in mind that, if you have some questions about eligibility, let us know. And by emailing applications@KoreanCanineRescue.org, and we will be happy to answer. So I think, Sarah, do you have any questions?
Yes, I have some questions here. So the first one is, when are the dogs available for adoption?
Okay, all the dogs you see here today are all available for adoption. So please go to KoreanCanineRescue.org/adopt and fill out an application, read the FAQ, and let us know if you're interested.
Great. Where can we find additional information of the dogs?
Well, we have many sources to find it. So I'll just run down the sources. Number one, here we are on our live stream, and this is a virtual adoption event. So Shelby talked about every single dog in foster care, what their personalities were like, what their daily life was like, how big they are, just age, sex, if they get along with other dogs. And that's one avenue, is watching this today. The second one is to go to our YouTube channel, where the fosters have made usually it's a 60-second to 3-minute video about how the dog is doing living in the city with them. The third is to go to our website at KoreanCanineRescue.org, click on the dog, and you will see a description listed in their profile that gives you more information. So many different ways. You can also email applications@KoreanCanineRescue.org, and we will send you some links to the videos. But yeah, today is the best way to do it, by watching this live stream. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Also, next question is, do you guys suggest to get all supplies like the raw food before being approved?
It's really up to you. If a well-prepared adopter means that you're setting the dog up for success. So if you really want to do the right thing, and you want to make sure that we know you're doing the right thing, that would be a great idea. If you have any questions about any of the supplies or the diet the dogs are on, feel free to shoot us an email at applications@KoreanCanineRescue.org.
Great. The next question is, how big will William get?
William is, how much does he weigh now, Sarah?
About 15 pounds.
Okay, so William is still growing as a puppy, and puppies grow until they're 18 months old, sometimes longer. And usually they more than double in size at his age. So I could see him being a good 40 to 50 pound dog, fully grown. So definitely keep that in mind, that, they're not going to stay this same size of 15 pounds of fluff forever. They're going to keep growing, and eventually when they reach adult maturity, I could see him being between 40 to 50 pounds, although since he is a rescue, a mixed breed, we can't guarantee what his weight is going to be. It could be more, it could be less. But that's about the range that we think.
Great. Would William and Sugar be okay with cats? So in my opinion, through what we see in foster care, the dogs that would get along with cats would be Bella, Samu, and then from the puppies, William, Joju, and Wangto should be fine with cats. It's always a good suggestion to have the cat being tested before, so you know if the cats are getting along with the dog, and make sure that you follow a proper introduction that is confirmed by a trainer. Is Cha-Cha fully grown?
Cha-Cha is fully grown. She's 2 years old.
Yep.
Yep, 2 years old. Like we said, they stopped growing at about 18 months. And since she's 2 years old, she's at her full weight, unless, you know, she eats more food and grows out. We don't want that. But yeah, she's a full-grown pup, and I think she's a perfect weight for the city and city apartments too.
Great. How big will Hasun get?
Hasun is fully grown too, right?
She's about a year and 4 months.
Yeah. So she's there. She's at 30 pounds, I think.
Mhm.
Yep, she's at 30 pounds, and she's got a long body, kind of like a corgi or dachshund, or you know, a long body dog. So short legs, long body, very cute. But yeah, she's fully grown.
Great. Will Captain get any bigger?
Captain is 1 year, a little bit over 1.
Yeah, he's a little bit over 1.
Yeah. So he actually came in a little skinny, and he's putting on some really good muscle tone and weight just from exercising. We don't foresee him getting too much bigger, maybe another pound or 2. But yeah, he's pretty much full grown as well. I think he's got more like a beagle type build, a beagle body type build, with those ears and his legs and kind of long body.
Great. Where are we able to find all the supplies required?
If you go to our website, KoreanCanineRescue.org, and click on the Adopt, you'll find under, actually it's in the Resources tab. Yeah, so we have a Resources tab that you can go to, and it just lists the general supplies. It doesn't matter where you get them from, but as long as you get those supplies and have them before the dog arrives, you want to set the dog up for success with like a crate, the proper food, the collars, the proper leash. These things we want to see that you have before you pick up the dog.
Are the puppies okay to live in an apartment?
Absolutely. I mean, Sarah, they're being fostered in apartments
Yeah.
right now, and how are they doing?
They're doing great.
They're having the time of their life. We've adopted over 2,000 dogs to Jindo mixes, Korean village dog mixes, just, you know, Korean dog mixes to New York City area. And they're thriving and doing really well, and we have a really large community of New York City adopters that get together and do pack walks and have play dates and train together. They're on Instagram sharing stories and, you know, their lives with each other, all in New York City. So these dogs 100% thrive in the city, with the exception of a few dogs who might need more space. And we make it a point to make sure that we let the people who apply for the exceptions know that they would do better in an a suburban environment.
Great. The last question I have right now is, how long does it take to hear back when you apply for a dog?
About 7 to 14 days, and I want to put an asterisk on that because most of our rescue is volunteer run. They're all volunteers that you see here today, and the majority of our applications team and our screening team is run by volunteers that have full-time jobs and do this because they want to help the mission and help these dogs. So our average processing time is 7 to 14 days. And if you don't hear back from us by then, or you're still interested in the dog, you should inquire by emailing applications@KoreanCanineRescue.org after the 14-day time period, and then we can update you. Okay, so please understand, we're nonprofit. Everything goes back to the dogs, and we rely on our volunteers to be able to process the applications. And sometimes it takes a little bit more time if we have popular dogs and we get several applications during the week on that same dog. We try to make the best match for the dog. And that doesn't mean that, you know, you are not a good match. It just, you know, there's a lot of different factors that go into placing the dog into their adoptive home. Carolyn, do we have any questions on Instagram?
Alrighty. I think that's our party. Well, thank you guys so much. Again, if you have any more questions, check out our FAQs or just go on our website altogether. Korean K9, that's the number 9, rescue.org, O-R-G. Appreciate you tuning in, and feel free to check back again soon. All right. Have a great early St. Patrick's Day, and stay safe and well. Thanks, guys.